All right. How's that tip jar looking? We hit triple digits yet?
I don't pass it around.
All right, sounds good. In the meantime, keep it going for your next comic. You ready? Come on. All right, keep it going for Andre Hashem.
All right. Thank you, Keegan. Got my name right. My second grade teacher would have done that, wouldn't be here, probably. I'm from Houston. I came all the way from Houston. Woo! Boy, are my balls empty. A Muslim and a Jew walk into a bar. I love that silence. Muslim and a Jew walk into a bar. They fuck. Raise that kid Catholic. He thinks it's okay to stand in front of strangers and talk about his dick. What's up? I live with roommates. Anyone live with roommates? Equally broke? Yeah. We are all broke motherfuckers. All right. Yeah, I live with roommates. We have it's an old house with thin walls. So out of respect, I watch all my porn on mute. It's fine though. It's fine. I've developed a fetish for deaf chicks. Not like in a Rodney Dangerfield kind of way, like, oh, at least I'll be quiet at home. No. I say stupid shit and it gets me in trouble. Like I was flirting with a girl the other day and she was short and I asked her how tall she was. She said, I'm 4'11". I'm portable size. And without thinking, I was just like, well, everyone's portable if you have the right number of suitcases. So we're dating. I live by the mantra, if you can't handle me at my worst, congrats, you have healthy boundaries, but this is not gonna work. She got me back though eventually. We were laying in bed the other day and she asked me if I was Mormon. I was like, no, I say a lot of crazy shit, but no, why? She's like, well, we've been spending so much time in missionary, I stopped believing in God. Yeah, no, it's good though. I think I found the one. Or like, one of the ones. I don't know. I don't believe in love, but take that with a grain of salt. I do believe that we interact with the fourth dimension on a daily basis. So, we're in an open relationship, which is stupid. Yeah, it was her idea. It was hard enough to get her to sleep with me, much less anyone else. It was interesting. We were talking the other day though about like who we would sleep with if like not for each other, like what our types were. And I was just like, well, you know, like I'm kind of into redheads. She's like, Andre, you can't say that. That's a physical characteristic that objectifies women. You can't objectify people based on a physical characteristic. I was like, okay. On what basis can I objectify them then? I was like, you get tall, dark, and whatever this is. I don't get redhead. You get 3. I don't get 1. I was like, how about you? You don't like redheads? Her response was, ugh, no. Which is like, that is sort of a thing, right? Like most people kind of think gingers are soulless and they hate them. But it's like, okay, it's fine to hate them based on the way they look, but I can't like them based on the way they look. I'm very confused. The next time I see a cute redhead at the bar, instead of going to introduce myself, I'll just set her hair on fire. You be happy then? I have a lot of anxiety. I drown it with drinking. Everyone's drinking, right? Yes. Congrats. Yeah, drinking's great. It drowns anxiety. The problem is that anxiety is like Michael from Friday the 13th. It fucking keeps coming back. You gotta keep drowning it. It's a constant cycle. My friends have been fucking with me though. They're like, Andre, it's starting to become a problem. We think you're using drinking as a crutch. I was like, yeah, crutches help. It's like if I had a broken ankle, I was walking around on crutches, he wouldn't kick that shit out, be like, hey Andre, we're concerned you're using that crutch as a crutch. Fuck off. Works. I'm concerned for future generations. Like, not all my future generations, just like my future generations. Like I have shitty genes. I do. It's if my biological genes were like normal genes, they'd be like target genes, and then like they look fine, but they'll unravel at the first sign of distress. That's why I'm getting a vasectomy. It's purely hypothetical. I don't have health insurance. I'll just keep drinking and doing a shitload of coke. Funny thing, coke dick, pretty much the same thing as a vasectomy. But I think it's mean to bring a child into this world if you know they're not going to enjoy the experience. You're like, Andre, how do you know with such certainty? I'll tell you. 3 of the last 4 generations of my family have been institutionalized for some form of mental illness, and the one that wasn't is a Jehovah's Witness. So, pretty sure we're batting 1,000. I'm gonna save nobody a lot of trouble. I'll close on this. I know you'd be surprised with this sunny disposition that it'd be hard to get into a relationship, but I'm there. Every once in a while, I'm there. People ask, like, how do you do it? It's very simple. You go down on them forever. That's raised by a single woman. It was right. It was right. She wasn't the one that taught me. It's just the moral. I was going down on a girl recently. Thought I was doing a pretty good job, frankly. And it sounded like I was walking down an empty hallway with wet sneakers. Let that sink in. Kind of fucked me up though. I turned on the light, found out she was on her period. Boy, was my face red. You know what? I like the way that went. I'll leave you with that. Thanks, folks.
Andre Hashem, everybody! Andre Hashem!